This boy had fallen in love with his babysitter, who was 10 years older than him, and he was even willing to go to extreme lengths to be intimate with her. He deliberately stayed awake on Christmas Eve, and while his parents were away on vacation, he forced the babysitter to watch horror movies with him in the living room. He knew that fear triggers the brain to release certain chemicals that make people do things they normally wouldn't dare to do. So as the horror movie played on TV, Luke slowly moved closer to the babysitter and even boldly placed his hand on her knee. But how could she possibly have feelings for a child? Before she could react, Luke suddenly kissed her.
No, Luke.
Why?
Why? No, just because, Luke. I know you've been drinking.
So have you, so why won't you kiss?
Annie was shocked. She never expected this boy to be so bold. But before she could scold him, something strange happened. She noticed that the Santa Claus figure that had been standing at the yard entrance had suddenly appeared by the window, and the door that had been locked was now open. Annie quickly locked the door again.
Luke! Get my phone! Oh, God damn it, Luke!
Sorry.
She was angry about Luke's reckless behavior, but before she could take out her phone, urgent knocking came from outside. Luke gathered his courage and walked to the door, but when he opened it,
Hi. How are you?
he couldn't believe his eyes. Standing there was his friend. This made them all angry. Just when they thought it was a stupid prank, they heard glass breaking upstairs. Terrified, they quickly locked the door and carefully went upstairs to check. They were horrified to find the window had been smashed by a brick. The strangest part was that the brick had a warning written on it: whoever goes outside will die. Seeing this, the most cowardly of the friends immediately ran outside. The next moment, they realized this wasn't a prank. She quickly hid in the closet with Luke. The mysterious stranger was already approaching. They held their breath and covered their mouths, trying not to make any sound. But then Annie suddenly discovered that the mask the stranger was wearing was from Luke's room.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
Ash, no!
Garrett! Take that mask off!
This made Annie furious. The armed stranger was Luke's friend, and she couldn't understand what game these two brats were playing. She angrily stormed out of the room, unable to believe that Luke, whom she'd known since he was little, would treat her this way.
Ashley!
What?